All right, ladies and gentlemen, today is the day to get this thing wired up. Let's see, we got the manifold in. We got the TBI in. And now we need to deal with the whole mess of wiring. This here is the harness. So let's start working through this. This is kind of one of those days where you start off with good intentions and everything kind of falls apart. I'm starting by drilling this coolant passage so I can tap it with a 3/8 NPT for a coolant temp sensor. So we got this threaded for 3/8 NPT. And ooh, it's gonna work. I might go a hair deeper, but I think we're on to something here. After getting the coolant sensor mounted, I decided I would work on the wideband O2 to weld into the exhaust. And that is when I discovered a new issue that I wasn't ready for. Well, bad news is the exhaust bolts on the header flange are broken. So I have to remove the exhaust manifold, which I didn't want to do, but here we are. Well, bad news, one of these bolts is stuck, but we're going to use one of my new tools here, which is an induction heater, and we're going to see if we can get that off there. So hopefully with using this induction heater, I could heat up the nut enough to get it off the stud. Didn't quite end up working out like I thought it would, so I kind of had to double up on wrenches, which I don't like doing. But with that being said, sometimes you have to do what you have to do. Getting the rest of these bolts off was kind of a pain. All right, let's see if I can get this exhaust manifold loose. I'm going to speed the video up and save you the 30 minutes of struggle. All right, I got the exhaust manifold out finally. I think we're going to have to remove these studs. This one's probably going to have to be drilled out. And I'm going to have to replace them. So that is going to be the next step. Well, after like 2 hours of trying to weld the studs, drill the studs, tried to drill the studs bigger, I came to a conclusion. Anyways, I got online and I went to Flash Shark and I found a long tube 4:2:1 exhaust header. And with some discount codes and stuff, they're on the way prior to shipping for $130. As much as I wanted to have this thing running right away, I'm probably going to have to wait a week, hopefully not two, for that exhaust header. In the meantime, I got a couple other little projects we have to do wiring-wise. I came out here the other night. I was frustrated, and I was like, we're going to put the ECU inside, and I kind of decided that I'm going to remove some of the stuff in the engine bay and I'm going to put the ECU in there. Let me show you where I'm thinking. So with how this wiring harness is shaped, I think I'm going to remove the window sprayer, this horn thing, and I have some of the Greddy 5th injector driver stuff that's going to go away. And I think the Deuces Wild is going to set in here. It's going to be generally away from the heat. That leaves all of our fuses and stuff. We'll probably kind of be in this area here. We got plenty of length for this is the coolant sensor. I took apart the fuel sensor. That's one of the projects we're going to do the next video. I need to get an adapter, or I need to machine a NPT into the plug that goes in here, because the fuel plug is a little short. I mean, this is pretty much the whole harness over here. And I think with doing that, I'm going to be able to get everything kind of moved over to the passenger side, get it all nice and tucked up, and then later on I might actually form a removable cover that goes in here and up against the strut tower. So I'm going to keep an eye out for my new stainless exhaust header, and in the meantime, I'm going to film wiring this whole thing. I won't be able to do a first start until I have that. So the next video will be getting it all wired and the first start. And then hopefully, video after that is going to be the first actual driving with the ACES EFI. So stay tuned.